At Christmas, we reflect on the birth of Jesus, when God took on human form, embracing vulnerability as a small, helpless child to bring love, hope and courage into the world. At its heart, the Christmas story is one of vulnerability. 2,000 years on, we still see those same vulnerabilities reflected in communities across the world. We see them in people like Kenley, who was spinal cord injured in Haiti and left without adequate care for years.
I was hit by a stray bullet. I don't know where it came from. Then I realised I couldn't walk. I was always in bed. I didn't have a wheelchair. I didn't have anyone to support me.
We see them in South Sudanese refugees like Samuel, struggling with extreme food insecurity.
When the rations were reduced, it was very difficult. There was nothing I could do, nothing I could get. Everything was hard.
And we see them in mothers of children with disabilities like Kiden, who was forced to leave her boy Ezeki at home on his own so she could go out to work.
I have to go. I just leave because there's no another option. I have to just leave him. That's why sometimes when I'm far, my heart just is at home. Because I love my boy so much.
In the hardest to reach corners of the world, the most vulnerable are at risk of being left behind, isolated, without dignity or support. But just like Jesus' birth gave hope 2,000 years ago, in the midst of this vulnerability, there is still hope. Hope Health Action believes that by lifting and empowering the most vulnerable, we can create real transformation. And this December, your donation will go twice as far towards enabling us to do that through our global health and disability projects. An incredible donor has offered an astonishing £75,000 of match funds for our Christmas appeal this year. That means that for the whole of December, every donation, no matter how big or small, will be doubled. £50 becomes £100 and could support the rehabilitation of someone like Kenley at our new centre in Haiti.
I did therapy, I worked in a workshop, I got training on how to adapt to life now that I use a wheelchair. I can provide for my needs on my own. It's a big change compared to how I was when I first came here.
£20 becomes £40 and could buy seeds and tools for not one but two vulnerable refugee families like Samuel's.
The land given by HHA has changed things. Even a small harvest helps us to last until the next ration. After the harvest, even if it's small, you can sell it and buy other food.
£150 becomes £300 and could pay for the monthly running costs of a tuk-tuk to take someone like Ezeki to and from school every day.
Before this child moved to school, this child could not know, but these days he can read, he can write. These days I just feel comfortable because when he's here, what I know, he's been taken care of.
In the Christmas story, God became vulnerable, giving us courage. Courage to be vulnerable ourselves and to have love and compassion for the vulnerable around us. This December, let's embody that courage. Donate now, when your gift will go twice as far towards seeing the powerful love and hope of Jesus' birth shared with thousands more.